In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 simple RedBubble sticker designs that you can do and scale on RedBubble, and I'm going to teach you how to design them in Affinity Designer. You don't want to miss this. Let's go. Thanks for joining me on this video. My name is Juna with Detour Shirts, the channel all about helping you design and sell t-shirts online. If that's something you like to do, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 simple RedBubble stickers that you can create. I'm going to show you how to create them in Affinity Designer. And the great thing about these stickers is they're stickers that you can scale, which means that you can just change a little bit of something on it and create another design and another design and another design. Swap out a word, swap out a phrase, swap out a little graphic here and there, and just reuse these over and over and over again and create a whole bunch of stickers that you can sell on RedBubble. I'm going to show you on RedBubble that these are actually selling on RedBubble. People are actually buying these and selling these on RedBubble. And I'm going to show you how you can make them yourself on Affinity Designer. There's a lot to do here. This video might actually be very long, but don't worry. I'm going to put the timestamps on there so you can see the different chunks: design 1, design 2, design 3, 4, and 5. There's a lot in this video, and I'm going to give you another edition of trend credits. So buckle in. This might be a little long video, but we'll get through it together. Let's start with design 1. All right, so for the first design that I'm going to show you, I'm going to call it the road sign design. And you can see I'm just looking at stickers. So these are all stickers on RedBubble, specifically RedBubble. Of course, you can do it for stickers anywhere else. But the ones I'm going to focus on are these. So you can see here just a rounded square here, kind of a diamond shape, square on its side at a 45. So look, here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one. They're all different, which means you can do kind of the same thing, but with different words or different pictures in it. Here's another one. Here's another one. Look how many there are here. Look. So these can be scaled infinitely. You can do 100 different ones of these. It just depends on your imagination and what kinds of words you can find, what kind of pictures you can find. You can see here, it just keeps going and going. Never ends. Of course, don't copy these people, but come up with your own. There's lots of funny sayings you could do, lots of funny silhouettes you could put in there. Just goes on forever. So let me show you how to build one of these. So here I am in Affinity Designer. If you have Affinity Designer, you can follow along. If you don't, I have a link in the description to Affinity Designer. If you're using Illustrator, some of these things are very similar, so you may find that it works pretty well with Illustrator. Some things are going to be specific to Affinity Designer. So first of all, you can see I've made some here for myself. I drew these in Affinity Designer. You can see there's 2 shapes and this text. The text I'm using is Helvetica New 85% width. I'll show you how to do that. But you can use any sans serif font, really. Helvetica I just use because I like Helvetica, but you could use, you could even use veneer here. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be exact. The colors I'm using here are this orange, this dark orange. This is the CMYK values, 76 magenta, 100 yellow, and this yellow is 24 magenta and 97 yellow. You can use those same colors or use whatever you want. Let me show you how I'm doing this road sign. So first, just click on the rectangle tool. You can see here and hold down Shift and just draw a rectangle, whatever size. That could be fine right there. You can see I have the colors black for my outline, my stroke, and that orange here, that 50. Well, it's different. Let's do that 75. 76, I said, and 100, right? And then all you're going to do is turn it 45 degrees. So look for that handle to turn it. You can see it appears on the corner as well as when I click right here. Hold down Shift and you can do 45-degree angle. Easy, just let go. So now I'm going to do a rounded corner. So click on the corner and do rounded. And I'm going to do about 6%. You're just going to have to eyeball it. So 6%. And I got about the stroke width I want, but if I want to change it more, I could, 7, 6. I think 7 will be okay. Okay, so the new thing that came out with the new addition to Affinity Designer is Contour. That's this right here, Contour tool. Let me show you how that works. It works really well for this. I'm going to click on this rectangle tool and I'm going to copy and put one in the back. So I'm going to select the one that's in the back here. You can see in my layers palette. And I'm going to select this contours tool and watch what I do. So I just hold shift and I'm going to drag it out. And look at that. It just makes it just a little bit bigger. I don't need the stroke on this one. So I'm going to turn that off here. And just that simple. Boom. Real easy road sign. And I'm going to take this Helvetica new and I'm going to just start typing. So right on here, road work, all caps, road work ahead. And I can adjust, the different things in the character. You can see here the character palette. If I want this, like I said, I like to do it 85 width. So you can just do right here. You can see I'm messing with the width. It's just a little thinner. And then the spacing between the words, I can do this. You can make it shorter or longer, and then grab this and just make it bigger. So just make it fit to however you want. You can play around with those things. It doesn't have to be exactly 85%. It doesn't have to be this font. Just do it the way that you want to do it. And then once you have this, this can be your template, and you can change out the words, right? Like I did here. Busy. Leave me alone, busy, work ahead, whatever you've come up with, some funny phrase. Or you can do, I did here a broken heart. I used the heart tool, right? And then just broke it. You can do any kind of silhouette here. That's how easy it is to make this road sign, guys. And once you have it, export it and make as many stickers as you want. Of course, RedBubble doesn't like you doing the same things over and over again. So I would space this out between the 5 that I'm going to give you. So maybe do a road sign first, then to do another design that I'm showing you, and then do another one, and then come back around to do the road sign after uploading a few more. So that's what I would do on RedBubble. Super easy road sign right here. You can do it yourself and adjust if you want to play with the different corner sizes, you can as well. So let's look at this rounded rectangle. If I wanted to, make it a little tighter, I can do that just like that. So super simple. So that is your design number 1, road signs. Make a whole bunch of these stickers, come up with different silhouettes, different graphics, and different words to put in here. And these are great stickers for putting on water bottles and laptops. If you make something really funny for that audience, like, I think this will do really well. Just some funny sayings. It would be great. So that is your design number 1, road signs. So design number 2 I want to share with you is Japanese kanji. So look at all these stickers. I just typed in Japanese kanji under stickers for RedBubble. Look at all the kanji stickers. So there's different ways to do it. You can put it in a rectangle. You can just have it on its own in a sun or a red circle. You can do it with this Enzo Zen circle kind of thing. Again, on its own, kind of a brush. You can have it with things inside of it, like the rectangle in here. There's just so many different ways to use it. Of course, with your design as well. Look, this is one right here for love. So many different ways you can do it. And the number of characters are in the hundreds. So you can think of any word that you can think of, you can do for a kanji symbol, right? So there's as many words as there are kanji symbols, and that's a lot of different kanji. So you may be thinking, well, I don't know kanji. How can I do this? Well, we have the internet. Look up kanji for love Japanese, and you can see right here, it tells you what the kanji is. You can go to images and just look up any word you want. I just looked up love here, and you can see so many different ways to write it, because these are like different ways of brush stroke or, regular stroke. You can draw your own and then trace it in Affinity Designer, or if you don't want to do that, you could go to Creative Market and type in Japanese kanji, and there's people that sell the Japanese kanji for you. like this one, for example. There's lots of them, but you can see here, this person is selling kanji for you if you want to buy it and use it. Really nice brush strokes here. You can buy extended commercial license for $24 and use it and, make something different with it. So let me show you how you can change this so you don't just use the kanji itself if you're going to buy it. I'm going to go into Affinity Designer and show you what I mean. So here are different ways where you can do kanji characters. So I have here, I traced this. You can see it's all in vectors. This is the kanji for love, like I showed before. So different ways you can do this. So once you have that symbol, you could just put it in a circle. Real easy, the circle tool. Just do that. That you could do for a red circle, if you wanted to make it red, just make it red like that. Or if you want to make an outline, super simple, just do the outline instead of black, and you can do that. So there, you may want to put white in it so that, that circle, when it's a sticker, you might want white. But if it's not a sticker, you may want to leave it blank. So if it's a t-shirt design, you may want to take the white out. So easy. You're probably wondering, how do you make the brush stroke? Well, you have strokes here for brushes, and you can do that. Super simple, right? And then just color those red. And you have this nice brush stroke you're doing, and then make the inside red as well. Whoops, inside is red. Look at that. So there's different types you can do. I use the different brush here. You can see that one. Actually, this one is a different brush. So different cool things like that. And hexagon shape is another shape. I'm just using, you go down here and pick polygon tool, hold down shift. This is 5 sides, but you could do a 5-sided one as well. Let's do that white with the black. You can see so many different ways you can do this. Like, the possibilities to scale this are pretty much endless. Let's move that in the front. Look at that. Wouldn't that make a good sticker too? So I'm going to show you how to make it 6. Just do size 6. That's it. Super easy. Look at that. Look how many stickers I just made in that long. And if you find the kanji symbol for power or the kanji symbol for other things, you can use those as well. There's just so many things that how you can scale this. And that's just one word. If you have a phrase, you could do that as well. Do different foods, ramen or sushi, or doesn't even have to be Japanese foods. It can be, try and find I think it would be funny to do the kanji symbol for taco or whatever, right? It can be whatever you want. The sky's the limit here on how many different ways you can put the kanji symbol with different shapes, or the kanji symbol for different words. And of course, you can also put a graphic, like draw a sushi, then put the kanji symbol for sushi on it, right? Like endless amount of stuff. So this works well for stickers. You saw already on RedBubble, they're selling a lot of stickers with kanji symbols. Find different kanji symbols that you think are not sold yet and people are looking for, and I think you'll do really, really well, especially if you do it in different shapes like this. I haven't seen a lot of shapes like this. These would make really cool stickers, these circles, hexagons, pentagons, these kind of circles, things too. So that is your design number 2. Have fun with this one. Again, you can do so many things. You can scale this thing like crazy. So design number 2, kanji character stickers. So for design number 3, I'm going to show you how to make warning sign stickers. So you can see here so many different types of warning signs. That alone, you could scale just the different types of them. But the ones I'm going to do are kind of like this one where it says warning at the top or caution at the top. You can see this one says caution, warning. You can see different colors you can use. Danger as well would work. So just like that. You can see here they're using different things. This dog, warning, lightsabers, warning, fart zone, engineer. You can see it's very easy to scale this one too, just by adding different words, different pictures, different things in here. So of course, come up with your own ideas, but as you can tell, there's so many different ways you can go here. So, and you can see here, there's other ones that we were talking about with the road signs, like a falling piano, good vibes. Like, guys, real easy to scale these. So let me show you how to do the warning sign. So as you probably guessed, the warning sign is really easy. It's very similar to the first one, but instead of turning it, I'm just going to use the rectangle tool. So same thing. We're going to draw a rectangle. I'm going to make the corner, I'm going to make the corner not 0, just like that. But the stroke's going to be a little less. So let's take this down. You can see right around there, maybe 4, whatever it is. Just kind of eyeball it. And then you can come back and do the corner again, more like that. That will be that. And of course, you can make this bigger or taller. So we're going to use the same color, same technique that we did in the first one. So let's do this color, yellow, boom, and then copy and put it in the back, Command V, Command C, Command V. Use this and use the new contour tool. It's going to be cool. Hold down Shift and let's just do it right there. I don't need this outline. Take that off. And we're going to just play with the 8% here. Just like that. You can see that's pretty much it. If you want to make that corner, you can come in here and make the corner just a little bit thicker. I'm just playing around with it right there, kind of eyeballing it. And now we need this black. So I'm going to copy this one again, Command C, Command V, and at the top, I'm going to pull this to the top like this. And you can see here, single radius. I'm going to turn that off. And then it's going to give me the different radiuses for the different corners. So you can see I'm going to put this at 0 for the bottom one. So 0, 0, you can see here. I'm going to zoom in 0, right? And then this top one, let's just pull it in a little bit. Like that. So that's 30. Let's go back here. This other side, let's match it the same. So 30. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. It's going to be different on yours. But then you can fill it in with black, right? Just like that. And then this warning is just that Helvetica, right? I can pull it in here, move it on top. And you can make it smaller, bigger. That's one thing I like about this vector tool. You can just grab it. And then all I did was do the exclamation point. So I can do that right before exclamation point and after exclamation point. Real easy. And then just take that same text and type out something in black. So I'm holding down Option and Shift, coloring it black. Look. So easy. All caps again. So easy to do this, guys. You can make as many different phrases as you want for warning. And then change up the colors too. You can see here, I'm doing the same thing, but I reversed the colors. This is white now. This is black. I put a black line down here. But you can do the same thing with this. Let me just change the colors here so you can see how easy it is. So instead of black, I'm going to do orange, right? And this can be black. Look at that. Change up the colors if you want to. Maybe make that white and maybe this white, like that. So of course you can't see it because it's white, but if it was on a black background, Let's do this. Put it in the back. You can see that it's white like that. So many different ways that you can do this. You can scale this as much as you want. It all depends on the different phrases. And of course you can put graphics in here as well, like you saw in some of the examples on RedBubble. So think of different ways that you can do this, of a warning sign. People love these kinds of things to put on their laptops and water bottles. It's just really funny. Warning, hey, stay away. And because of this funny phrase. So that is your design number 3, the warning sign. So for design number 4, I want to share with you is dog paws. So you can see right here, I just typed in dog paws stickers. Look at all these different ways that you can do dog paws. You can put graphics in the side. You can do this. Look at this pattern in here, watercolor pattern, different colors. You can use it inside of words. Look how this person is using it in place of the E, in place with the word dog mom, in place of the O for love here. He should have done that in black or something. But you can see there's so many different ways you can use dog paws. I'll show you how to draw one, and then you can just scale this by doing different designs inside and using it for different letters in words and designs. And I didn't say this before, but you might have noticed that there's so many results, and look at all these tags that are relevant. Go back and look at some of the other ones in the video. You'll see all these tags that are relevant when you put these on stickers on RedBubble. Use some of these that are relevant to your designs. So let me show you the real simple way to make dog paws and how to mask it with a design in Affinity Designer. So here we are in Affinity Designer. Let me zoom in here. You can see I use the dog paws for some of these things. I'll show you that later. But let me show you how easy it is to draw a dog paw. So basically it's ovals right here. So of course for an oval, all you need is this, an ellipse tool, and just drawing it. Make sure it's taller than wider. One oval here. Look, I'm just eyeballing this thing. One oval here. Just kind of turn it just a little bit. Maybe make it a little shorter. Just like that. So then we're going to take these, hold down Shift, Option Shift, and drag, and then flip it using this flip horizontal tool, just like that. And we're halfway there. Next thing you're going to do is actually use the heart tool, and I'll show you how to do this. So heart tool, draw a heart, and then turn it upside down, move it towards the middle here. Okay, it kind of looks like it, right? But there's a couple of things you need to do. So first of all, convert this to curves so that we can mess around with the points here, convert to curves. And then go to your white arrow tool, click on the top one, and we need to make it rounder. So do this convert to smooth. You see that? Convert to smooth. And then we're going to take this one and then move it in here and kind of bend it a little. And now you can move that out. Take this one, move it in a little, bend it out. And you can pull this Bezier curve out here. All right, see how we're doing that? Just kind of bend it. All right, and so we need the bottom to do the same. So we're going to take that and also hit the smooth button. So it kind of smooths it out. Move it down. And then just play with these Bezier curves just a little bit. And you got yourself a paw. Isn't that easy? So you can use this paw, just play around. It's going to be different every time you do it. You can see it's a little different here, but it's basically the same thing. I moved the Bezier curves and everything. So once you have your paw done, you're going to take all of this together and hit unite or add right here. So now it's one thing. So you can do couple of them. So you can do paw prints. So you can look for watercolor designs on the internet. At Creative Market has a lot of different backgrounds you can buy as well. There's other places to buy backgrounds. So I just got this one from Creative Market. And then take this, make sure it's in the front here. You can do front and then get your watercolor and put that in the front. So you can see both here, the rainbow and this. So all I need to do is drag it down and in, and boom. Now it's inside the paw print. It's masked out. So once you do that, you can do multiple one of these. Do it with different colors, different backgrounds. It's totally endless depending on what kind of backgrounds you have. Of course, you can scale this so many different ways and use it in place of a letter. So once I have my paw print here, I'm using it in place of the O in Dog Mom. You may be wondering, what are these fonts? This is Kaufman, this dog here, and this is Cooper Black. I just took out the O. So easy as that. Once you have the paw print, you can use it in letters. You can use it with different backgrounds. You can do it with different colors, right? Just change the color on this one if you want a red one and stuff. So that's how easy it is to scale this design, this paw print design. Think about different ways you can do this. Think about different backgrounds you can use on the paw prints. You can use even graphics in the background, doesn't have to be just a background. If you come up with different patterns, those would be great too. So that is design number 4, dog paws, paw prints, whatever you want to call it. Scale this one and do a lot of different stickers in this one. Be very unique and do your own stuff and hopefully get a lot of sales. So for design number 5, I'm going to share with you, it is called Venn diagram. You can see here Venn diagram stickers. A Venn diagram is just a graphic of kind of comparing 2 or 3 different things. So let me show you some ideas here. The intersection of life, the universe, and everything is 42, right? Is this cat dead or alive? That's Schrodinger's cat. Let's see. MC Hammer, working dogs, can't touch this. Those are similarities inside. So many different ways you can do this. You can see here all the different examples of Venn diagrams. Spoon and fork, spork, right? So cool. Think of different ways to do this. You can see there are so many different ways you can scale this. This is just to brainstorm. Don't copy any of these, but I mean, ideas are aplenty for this one. So let me show you in Affinity Designer how to make this. It's very simple. All right, so here we are in Affinity Designer again. Venn diagrams, all you need is 2 circles really. So I'm using the circle tool right here, the ellipse tool, right? You know how to make a circle, just hold down shift so that it's the same. And I made another circle here and kind of intersect them. You can see they're both intersecting. Once you have both of those circles, and you want to change the colors just so you can see it easier. So I made this one red, 100, 100. This one yellow. It can be any yellow, but I'm using those. So select both of them. So hit Command-C, Command-V, and you'll see that these are at the top. So just select those 2 and hit intersect. So once you hit intersect, you'll create another shape that's the intersection between these 2, and you can make that whatever color you want. So you can see it's just that shape, and you can make it whatever you want. You can make it green if you wanted, right? So most of the time it's just the mix of those 2 colors. So red and yellow make orange, so make it orange, but whatever you want. So you can see here black and white make gray. Black bear, polar bear, panda bear, because it's black and white, right? So let me show you how I did it. It's just, I'm using veneer here, veneer clean, and just typing it in. Mustard and ketchup, I mix it together, ew, or whatever, right? Like I said, you can have so many different designs here. Think of different ways, different things that are intersections between other things. You're gonna have to brainstorm on this one. And you can make a 3 version one. So let me show you how easy it is to make that. You saw the 42. So you do the same thing. So one there, one here, and one here. You're gonna wanna make, so you can see there's an intersection there. So you're gonna do the same thing, copy, V, intersection, copy, Command-C, Command-V, make the intersection. These 2, Command-C, Command-V, need the intersection. And then once you get all 3 intersections, Command-V, Command, and then do that, right? So now when you color them, let's say CMYK, let's do C, let's do M, let's do Y, and then we got these CNY, right? CNM, Y and M. Oh, it is already red. And then this middle one would be black, right? There you go, CMYK. Really easy. This would be a sticker in itself, but if you want to put text in here too, you can do that. So that's how easy it is to make Venn diagrams in Affinity Designer. You can scale this one as well to the moon, as many different things as your imagination can take you. So there they are, 5 different designs, sticker designs that sell well on RedBubble, and you can make it yourself and scale it. So let me go back again. Venn diagrams, the dog paws, scale that one as many as you can. Warning signs, just change out the words and the graphics, scale that. Kanji characters, come up with the different kanji characters for different words and phrases, and then put them in different shapes and things and colors. And also use backgrounds for this one too. You can put, mask it just like how we did the paws. And the first one, road signs, different road signs you can do, just scale out by changing the words and the graphics in here and the colors. Like, you can scale any of these, as many as you want. And you saw they were selling on RedBubble too. So these are not just, to have fun. They actually will make sales if you use the right words and things. So people are looking for these. That is it, guys. You can refer back to this video, maybe do one at a time, one a week, and come back in the video and learn how to do the other one. It'd be great. So thanks so much for watching this video. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. If it was, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if you like these kinds of videos with these designs on how to make it and the tips to do it. There's so many different stickers you can make. These are just 5 of them. If you want me to make more videos to make stickers, stickers do really well on RedBubble, by the way. So hopefully you get some sales right away after doing these. I'm very confident that these work well on RedBubble. So thanks so much for watching, and your reward for staying till the end is another edition of Trend Credits. For staying till the end for this Trend Credits, here is your trend. No fluffs given. Take a look at these BSRs. Some of them are very low. There you go. And let's take a look at Merch Informer. It's getting an A, so you know it's good. If you don't have Merch Informer, I have a link in the description for Merch Informer where you can check the competition. So that is your trend. No fluffs given. Of course, do it in your own way, but you can see using dogs or cats here with lots of fluff, lots of fur. No fluffs given. It is a pun, which does really well. And of course, it's a mashup of puns and pets. So 2 big niches mashed together. You're going to want to look for those kind of things. It can be evergreen right here as well. I think most people will wear this any time of year. So no fluffs given is your trend. If you don't want to do this phrase, just think of different ways you can mash up puns with animals. That's another way that you can get some sales here. So that is it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if this video gave you some value, which I hope it did. We gave you tons and tons of value with the 5 different designs and this Trend Credits. Give it a thumbs up. That really helps with the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button right here. I got so many more videos for you. If you love to design and sell t-shirts online, this is the place to be. Subscribe to this channel. And as always, guys, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.